Elon Musk has gone silent. He's not taking phone calls from anybody. Silicon Valley is freaking out. They've invested a lot of money in Elon Musk companies and invested a lot of, I guess, energy and capital, reputational capital in the Trump administration. They're freaking out, but Elon is not taking calls. Trump has basically said he's not going to take a phone call from Elon. Yesterday, the rumors were that there was going to be a phone call today between them and they were going to reconcile. Many people within MAGA are trying to reconcile them, trying to get them back together because they make such a great team. It looks good, right? You have to admit it looks good. And Victor Davis Hanson has a long tweet today about how this is the diversion, this is a mistake. They got to get together again. The enemy is the left. The Democrats are the enemy. You know, if Musk is not going to help Trump fight the enemy, then so be it. But we've got to destroy the left. That's the left, devil incarnate. And so a lot of MAGA that views Elon as helpful to going after the left, even if you completely disagree about what should replace the left. It doesn't matter because the left is these people are obsessed by the evil of the left so much that they can't see the evil within. The evil within. So, Elon is not talking. He's pretty silent on social media as far as I can tell. And Trump is playing it cool so far. It's like, I'm not even thinking about Elon. I've got things more important to do. He did mention that he's probably going to sell his Tesla. You remember when he bought the Tesla? And the car was sitting, and he bought the Tesla to help Elon Musk at a time when Teslas, I guess, were being burnt and people weren't buying them for political reasons. And now Trump is saying he's going to sell the Tesla. No news about contracts being canceled. Elon Musk did withdraw the statement that he said that he would back off from the Dragon project, the one spaceship that can, American spaceship that can take astronauts to the space station that NASA can use is SpaceX. He withdrew that. He mentioned it yesterday and then he withdrew it. So Musk overnight was trying to kind of calm things, but it doesn't seem like Trump is having any of it. Vance, who at some point there was a tweet going around about Trump should be impeached and government should be handed over to Vance, and Elon Musk expressed support for that idea. Well, Vance has come out and completely support the president and is completely behind the president and so on. I don't have much more other than this tweet by Victor Davis Hanson is pretty pathetic. But this orientation of what really matters is the left. What really matters are the Democrats. Nothing else matters, and you see that a little bit on the chat. And we don't want this unity. We need to bring them together so they can better fight the left, because that's all there is. All there is to fight the left. And if you understand that is really what is driving everything, the idea of fight the left, that makes a lot more sense of Doge, right? Doge did a lot to, quote, fight the left. That is, get rid of DEI in government, expose some of the crazy things that the government was funding of leftist nature, cut some of that. So try to weaken the left's hold on the bureaucracy. And it probably succeeded a little bit in that, a little bit. But it never could have, and I told you this from day one, it was never positioned, never able to, it wasn't the right tool to actually cut government spending, which is the ultimate affront to the left. That's not what Doge was all about, never was what Doge was all about. So, So that is happening. I'll add that the allegation that Elon Musk threw out there about the Epstein files is kind of rattling the internet a little bit, and people are speculating about it, and considering, what's really going on, and is he or isn't he? I mean, there's plenty of reason to believe that Trump. I mean, we know Trump was in that kind of New York and even Palm Beach circle of Jeffrey Epstein. Trump even said at some point, he likes women almost as much as I do. They tend to be on the young side or something like that. So Trump knew what was going on. Did Trump participate? He was on the plane. To what extent did he participate? I don't know. I have no idea. But somebody probably knows. It's probably in the files somewhere if anybody wants to actually dig through them, and if they're ever unsealed. So it would be interesting. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. People are presenting timelines of their relationship and documenting all the tweets that have happened. But so far, nothing new is happening. I did read somewhere that one of the reasons Trump might be silent right now or not really that vocal is that he's going to sue Musk, particularly about the Epstein allegation for defamation. Trump has Elon Musk has deep pockets, could make a lot of money by suing him, particularly if it's not true. That is, if Trump is not in the files. So a lot could be happening in the next few days. I expect that. I expect that this is just going to, in a sense, blow over, in the sense that Elon Musk is really super busy with his companies. I don't think MAGA. I mean, I don't know if you saw Bannon last night. Bannon was like, we should nationalize SpaceX. Literally, nationalize SpaceX. Going full fascist on us. Nationalize SpaceX and then investigate Elon Musk, because if you worked illegally in the United States and then lied about it, if he was an illegal immigrant for a little while and then lied about it in his citizen application, then maybe we can withdraw his citizenship and kick him out of the country. That's Steve Bannon, the Trump whisperer, the MAGA king. That's him. People like Bill Ackman, and I think, again, the Silicon Valley people are panicking. I think for them, Elon Musk gave the Trump administration some credibility. I think that they're closer to Musk than to Trump in various ways, and they're panicking. So Bill Ackman was tweeting, "We're stronger together than apart." Again, I guess the left. And Musk, trying to kind of walk back some of his tweets, replied to Ackerman saying, "You're not wrong." So I don't know. I don't see them getting together. I don't see a rapprochement. I think Musk is left. He's left Doge. He's not going to do Doge. So then the question is, what is the point of anything else to be done? I think Musk will be with his companies. Trump, the bill is not going to change. I mean, I think the Senate will try to squeeze out some more cuts. I saw this great tweet. Let me find this tweet. This is the tweet by Justin Amash about the cuts. He says, when Mike Johnson and the White House officials say the big, beautiful bill cuts spending, they mean something akin to, we were going to buy a $5 million Bugatti, that's a supercar, but instead, we're going to buy a $4.7 million Lamborghini, and on credit, we cut $300,000. We saved $300,000. Isn't that amazing? So Justin Amash gets it. So It could be that the Senate kind of forces them to buy a $4.5 million Ferrari instead and cut a whole $500,000, all on credit, of course. So that is possible. The Senate will cut a little bit. I don't think that'll satisfy Musk. I think Musk is truly worried about deficit spending. I think he's really motivated around that. And I think he's really upset. And, we will see. We will see. But in terms of their relationship, I of course, I don't know. But I assume it's over. I think Musk will stay out of politics for a while. And, I mean, the best thing Musk could do politically, I think, is start a third party that really did focus on things like a sane approach to budgeting and, and moving and deregulation and away from the nuttiness of the left and the nuttiness of the right. I don't think he'll do that. It's too complicated. It's too much political work. But that would be a good, we could call it Party X. Party X. I like that. We could call it the X Factor. Party X Factor. Anyway, that's, yesterday was a lot more entertaining because the tweets were a lot more entertaining. So there's less excitement I can share with you today.